In the 1990s, the US Navy built a tool to make its own spies invisible online. Then they did something that sounds insane. They gave it away to the entire public for free. Here's why. If only spies use an anonymity tool, then anyone using it is obviously a spy. But if millions of ordinary people use it too, a government agent disappears into the crowd. That tool became Tor, and the crowd it needed is the dark web. Tor stands for the onion router because your connection gets wrapped in layers of encryption, bounced through 3 random computers around the world, peeled back one layer at a time. Nobody along the way can see both where you started and where you're going. Quick reality check on the name. The surface of web is the tiny slice Google can actually show you. The deep web is everything behind a login, like your email or your bank, which is most of the internet. The dark web is a small, deliberately hidden piece of that, only reachable through tools like Tor. Right now, between 2.5 and 3 million people are using Tor every single day. That is roughly the population of a major city, quietly routing their traffic through onion layers this exact minute. Most of them are not doing anything illegal. The New York Times, the BBC, and ProPublica all run official dark web versions of their sites, so readers in censored countries can still get real news. Facebook runs one too. Over 1 million people log into Facebook through the dark web every month, mostly from countries where the open internet is blocked or watched. There's a whole platform called SecureDrop, built specifically so whistleblowers can hand documents to journalists without either side ever learning who the other person really is. Governments, banks, and human rights investigations have all been cracked open through it. Here's the twist most people never hear. Researchers who've actually mapped the dark web put the real number of active sites at only a few thousand, and a huge chunk of those are dead links or scams. It is not some sprawling parallel internet. It is closer to a small, sketchy backroom. The way most people find anything down there is a page called the Hidden Wiki, basically an index of links, since there's no Google for the dark web. And that's exactly the problem. Nobody verifies those listings, so plenty of them lead nowhere good. Now for the story everyone actually remembers. In 2011, a marketplace called Silk Road opened on the dark web and grew into a sprawling underground bazaar. The FBI spent 2 years hunting its anonymous founder, known only as Dread Pirate Roberts. They finally caught him in 2013, not with some genius hack, but by arresting him at a public library while he was sitting there, logged into the site's own admin panel. Agents grabbed his laptop before he could even close it. But the dark web isn't all spycraft and courtroom drama. For years, one popular site called Tor Kittens did exactly one thing. It showed you a slideshow of cat pictures. That's it. That was the whole site. There was also Deep Web Radio, a free internet radio station hidden behind onion routing, streaming everything from jazz to baroque to full-on heavy metal, 24 hours a day. Someone even sold a physical origami instruction book through a dark web listing for about $2. Not drugs, not data, paper folding instructions, quietly sitting between everything else. Of course, the dark web has a real dangerous side too. Stolen passwords, scam markets, and sites that promise things they can't legally deliver. Security researchers estimate billions of stolen credentials are being traded down there right now. Treat anything that sounds too extreme as exactly that, a scam looking for a victim. If you're curious enough to actually look, the only safe way in is the official Tor browser from torproject.org. Anything else claiming to be a shortcut in is exactly the trap they warned you about. A tool built to hide spies from the world ended up hiding cat slideshows, jazz radio, one of the biggest manhunts in FBI history, and some of the bravest journalism on the planet, all behind the same 3 layers of encryption. If you want more of this, subscribe. There's a lot more of the internet's hidden corners left to cover.